The play's the thing, wherein I'll catch the conscience of the king.
And can you by no drift of conference get from him why he puts on this confusion?
He does confess he feels himself distracted, but from what cause he will by no means speak.
Nor do we find him forward to be sounded, but with a crafty madness keeps aloof when we would bring him on to some confession of his true state.
Did he receive you well?
Most like a gentleman.
But with much forcing of his disposition.
Niggard of question, but of our demands most free in his reply.
Did you essay him to any pastime?
Madam, it so fell out that certain players we o'erwrought on the way, of these we told him, and there did seem in him a kind of joy to hear of it.
'Tis most true, and he beseeched me to entreat your majesties to hear and see the matter.
With all my heart, and it doth much content me to hear him thus inclined. Good gentlemen, give him a further edge, and drive his purpose on to these delights.
We shall, my lord.
I have with quick determination thus set it down, he shall with speed to England. Happily the seas and countries different, with variable object, will expel this something settled matter in his heart, whereon his brains, still beating, puts him thus from fashion of himself. What think you want?
It shall do well, but yet do I believe the origin and commencement of his grief sprung from neglected love. My lord, do as you please, but if you hold it fit, after the play, let his queen mother, all alone, entreat him to show his grief. Let her be round with him, and I'll be placed, so please you, in the ear of all their conference. If she find him not, to England send him, or confine him, where your wisdom best shall think.
It shall be so. Madness in great ones must not unwatched go.
Speak the speech, I pray you, as I pronounced it to you, trippingly on the tongue. But if you mouth it, as many of your players do, I had as lief the town crier spoke my lines. Nor do not saw the air too much with your hands thus, but use all gently. For in a very torrent, tempest, and, as I may say, the whirlwind of passion, you must acquire and beget a temperance that may give it smoothness. Oh, it offends me to the soul to hear a robustious, periwig-pated fellow tear a passion to tatters, to very rags, to split the ears of the groundlings, who for the most part are capable of nothing but inexplicable dumb shows and noise. I'd have such a fellow whipped for ordering termagant. It out Herod's Herod. Pray you avoid it.
I warrant your honor.
Be not too tame, neither, but let your own discretion be your tutor. Suit the action to the word to the action, with this special observance, that you o'erstep not the modesty of nature. For anything so overdone is from the purpose of playing, whose end, both at the first and last, was and is to hold, as 'twere, the mirror up to nature. To show virtue her own feature, scorn her own image, the very age and body of the time, his form and pressure. Now this overdone, or come tardy off, though it make the unskilful laugh, cannot but make the judicious grieve, the censure of the which one must, in your allowance, o'erweigh a whole theatre of others.
I hope we have reformed that indifferently with us, huh?
Reform it altogether. And let those that play your clowns speak no more than is set down for them. For there be of them that will themselves laugh, to set on some quantity of barren spectators to laugh too, though in the meantime some necessary question of the play be then to be considered. That's villainous, and shows a most pitiful ambition in the fool that uses it. Go, make you ready. Good, my lord. Will the king hear this piece of work?
And the queen too, and that presently.
Bid the players make haste.
Ta-da!
Will you two help to hasten them?
We will, my lord.
Horatio.
Yes, sweet lord, at your service.
Horatio, thou art e'en as just a man as e'er my conversation cope withal.
My dear lord.
Nay, do not think I flattered as thou hear. Since my dear soul was mistress of her choice, and could of men distinguish, her election hath sealed thee for herself. Give me that man that is not passion's slave, and I will wear him in my heart's core. I in my heart of heart, as I do thee. Something too much of this. There is a play tonight before the king. One scene of it comes near the circumstance which I've told thee of my father's death. I prithee, when thou seest that act afoot, even with the very comment of thy soul, observe, mine uncle, if his occulted guilt do not itself unkennel in one speech. It is a damned ghost that we have seen, and my imaginations are as foul as Vulcan's smithy.
Oh, my lord, if he steal aught the whilst this play is playing and escape detecting, I will pay the theft.
They're coming to the play. I must be idle. Get you a place.
How fares our cousin Hamlet?
Excellent, faith. Of the chameleon's dish, I eat the air promise crammed.
I have nothing with this answer, Hamlet. These words are not mine.
No, nor mine now. My lord, you played once at the university, you say?
That did I, my lord, and was accounted a good actor.
What did you enact?
I did enact Julius Caesar. I was killed in the Capitol. Brutus killed me.
It was a brute part of him to kill so capital a calf there. Be the players ready?
Why, my lord, they stare upon your patient.
Come hither, my dear Hamlet. Sit by me.
No, good mother. Here's metal more attractive.
Aha, do you mark that?
Lady, shall I lie in your lap?
Oh, my lord.
Lean my head upon your lap.
I, my lord.
Do you think I'm in cunt matters?
I think nothing, my lord.
What a fair thought, to lie between maids' legs.
What is, my lord?
Nothing?
You marry, my lord?
Who, I?
I, my lord.
Oh, God, you're only a gin maker. What should a man do but be merry? For look, how cheery my mother looks. And my father died these 2 hours.
Nay, 'tis twice 2 months, my lord.
So long? Nay, then let the devil wear black, for I'll have a suit of sables. Oh, heavens. Died 2 months ago and not forgotten yet?
What means this, my lord?
Mary, this is munching Malako. It means mischief.
Belike this show imports the argument of the play.
We shall know by this fellow. The players cannot keep counsel. They'll tell all.
For us and for our tragedy,
Here, stooping to your clemency, we beg your hearing patiently.
Is this a prologue or the posing of a ring?
'Tis brief, my lord.
As woman's love.
Full 30 years have passed in sacred bands since love our hearts and Hymen joined our hands.
So many journeys may the sun and moon make us again count o'er ere love be done.
Faith, I must leave thee, love, and shortly too. My operant powers their functions leave to do, and thou shalt live in this fair world behind, honored, beloved, and haply one as kind for husband shalt thou.
Oh, confound the rest! Such love must needs be treason in my breast. In second husband let me be accursed. None wed the second but who killed the first. A second time I kill my husband dead, when second husband kisses me in bed.
I do believe you think what now you speak, but what we do determine, oft we break. So think thou wilt no second husband wed, but die thy thoughts when thy first lord is dead.
Nor earth to give me food, nor heaven light. Sport and repose lock from me day and night. Both here and hence, pursue me lasting strife. If once a widow, ever I be wife.
She should break it now.
'Tis deeply sworn. Sweet, leave me here a while. My spirits grow dull, and fain I would beguile the tedious day with sleep.
Sleep rock thy brain, and never come mischance between us twain.
Madam, how like you this play?
The lady doth protest too much, methinks.
Oh, but she'll keep her word.
Have you heard the argument? Is there no offence in it?
No. They do but jest. Poison and jest, no offence to the world.
What do you call the play?
The Mouse Trap. The play is the image of a murder done in Vienna. Gonzago is the Duke's name, his wife Baptista. You should see it as a knavish piece of work, but what of that? Your Majesty, and we that have free souls, it touches us not. Let the galled jade wince. Our withers are unwrung. Ah, this is one Lucianus, nephew to the king.
You're as good as a chorus, my lord.
I could interpret between you and your love if I could see the puppets dallying.
You are keen, my lord, you are keen.
Begin, murderer. Pox, leave thy damnable faces and begin. Come, the croaking raven doth bellow for revenge.
Thoughts black, hands apt, drugs fit, and time agreeing. Confederate season, else no creature seeing. Thou mixture rank of midnight weeds collected, with Hecate's bane, thrice blasted, thrice infected. Thy natural magic and dire property, unwholesome life, usurp immediately.
He poisons him in the garden for his estate. His name's Gonzago, the player's extant, and written choice Italian. You shall see anon how the murderer gets the love of Gonzago's wife.
The king rises.
What? Frighted with false fire?
Above, my lord.
Give her the play.
Give me some light. Away.
Lights.